I'm Melinda Laufenberger. I'm the Executive Director of Autism Oklahoma, and we adopted a Basenji mix named Goldie, who changed our lives. When Joy was about 2, we recognized that she wasn't really talking. We started getting kind of alarmed about, what was going on. She was having lots of meltdowns because she couldn't really tolerate changes in her environment or in her world. So anytime we took her anywhere, there was some challenges. They say autism is pervasive, which means it affects kind of all of your systems in your body, but it's also pervasive in a larger circle to your family, your immediate family, your extended family, your friends, because you become very isolated. You do what you need to do to make your kid happy, to make the world tolerable. And in the process, a lot of times families lose their own identity. Joy always loved animals. We could tell that animals were important to her. So we adopted a dog that was a year old. And was a day from being euthanized. And we thought, just try it for a week. We'll just try Goldie and Joy for a week and see how it works. Goldie walked in the house. Joy walked up to Goldie. They were gone.
I was so thrilled having Goldie around. With Goldie, it felt like as if I had an automatic friend. Because making friends, especially when I was young, around that time, I had no clue what to do.
She was just enthralled. She just was so excited to have a dog. And so we started taking the dog to therapy with her. And all of a sudden, the therapies that she had been having, the speech, the OT, the PT, all started having meaning to her. Because she was concerned about how her dog did in therapy. And she wanted Goldie to be successful in speech and all these things. So therefore she was successful. It was really quite interesting. Joy didn't talk a lot. She would talk maybe 2 sentences. Our master bathroom shares a wall with Joy's bedroom. And we started hearing her at night talking to Goldie through the wall. And we're like, oh my gosh, they're having a long conversation. And that's how Joy started really talking, was she would tell Goldie stories and tell her about what was going on and what she was thinking about. And we could hear those stories through the wall. And we were just amazed.
Goldie helped in a lot of ways. Being a person with autism, one thing that is a common problem, or at least just a kind of difficulty we have, is that we love to talk about our favorite subject and topic or thing that we're into. And we'll talk endlessly about that said topic and drive people mad, in a sense. And having Goldie around, a lot of people who love dogs became attracted to me. And whenever I take Goldie on a walk or go to a new place, kids will come over and confront me and Goldie out of interest and out of sheer joy because they want to see this dog. And I get to talk to them about who Goldie is and how important she is to me. So it became something of a fail-safe topic that I wouldn't be made fun of for.
Once she had Goldie, we leveraged her interest in Goldie to help her to do a lot of other things. For example, I got her in an art class, and every single day in that art class, she would draw a small picture of Goldie at the top of her page, and that would allow her to have enough courage to do the rest of the art. So it was as long as you can think about Goldie, be with Goldie, and have a little bit of latitude, then she could tolerate new things. We realized what a comfort Goldie was to Joy and how much it opened up her world. So then we got her certified as a Canine Good Citizenship. Then we trained her as a therapy animal, and Joy would go take Goldie to the library and read with kids. And so she was giving out because of Goldie. We decided to go ahead and train her as a service dog. And then we took her everywhere. Goldie has been to, our first trip was to SeaWorld. She's rode all the rides at Disney World. She's been in the White House.
It became one of the best decisions that we made at that time, because of that, we were able to go to so many places. We get to explore new areas and travel to other places and see different parts of the world. And it helped me tell others about my story and her story, and helped me become more social and open to people, and to express my love of Goldie and how Goldie has helped me through my life, and how dogs are very special.
We learned so much about Joy from hearing her talk about Goldie. In fact, one time when Joy was 14, we were invited to Virginia to a Basenji rescue conference. We got there and we found out that Joy was the keynote speaker. We had no idea. Joy had done some PowerPoint slides, but she wouldn't review them with me because she said, I already know that stuff, Mom. So they asked me, how long is she gonna talk? I said, I don't know. Could be 5 minutes. I have no idea. Joy got up and talked for 45 minutes.
When we got in the room is full of people and equally as many dogs, which I think helped make the speech run more smoothly at that time, because the number of dogs outnumbered the people there. And after that, people started asking me to speak at many different places and events, autism conventions, and classrooms, and I would just talk to them and express and tell my story. And as long as Goldie was there with me, I was not nervous and I was totally fine.
And now today, Joy is a senior. She's majoring in biology at UCO. She drives, she has friends, and Goldie is absolutely still in the center of her life. When I step back and look at how Goldie changed Joy, and then how Goldie changed our family, it's remarkable. But then when I also think about how Goldie and Joy's relationship also impacted us having Autism Oklahoma, and how Autism Oklahoma in turn has affected thousands and thousands of families, I can't believe it happened like that. Joy and Goldie have just been such an inspiration to me and to others and to Oklahoma and to our organization. I'm very humbled.
Being able to understand and get to this far was something that I never thought would ever happen. And for it to all happen because of a dog and having a dog in my life, I would never think that would ever happen.